Left side.
Back on track in the Premier League. Such is the nature of the competition, though. Mikel, Arsenal with a very good record against Bournemouth, and they have won. We are underway. Lucky break for Bournemouth, but they could do with one or two of those. On song. Gary O'Neill says this is the tough
pace, very direct, as we've seen already, up against a left-back who likes to play more infield than play in that orthodox full-back position. It's an important period for Bournemouth now, just
this season where they conceded first.
That is a strange...
And they'll have to for the remainder of the game, but... Net record, safe
contract. Well, we shall see. But there's no doubt in the biggest clubs in the world.
Partey. Jorginho with the decoy run on that occasion. Now it's Partey. And still a Bournemouth from Ramsdale.
What a moment that is. Two Bournemouth. Just looking for a bit of communication between the two players there when it breaks, to take Ramsdale completely out of the equation. Don't even allow it to make that brilliant.
It's a tough task. Through Odegaard and Saka.
Likes of Gabriel, Saliba, they're not going to get run down very easily, but...
Saliba. And that's Partey. Body's in the way right now.
We've just seen Saka there in terms of his reaction when Tomiyasu as well. That's something that's so different to previous Arsenal teams before this point. He must be very proud of his team. I think they've been given offside there. The linesman's playing on. All Saka's read it, just waiting for that contact to come, put his foot or his ankle in the way, draw the foul. He was cute enough to read it.
Chris Kavanagh today.
But no, listen, it's so difficult, and I think what happens is it's concentration, and it's about Arsenal probing, and they need that at times just to relieve a little bit of the constant.
Took over from Scott Parker. Another attack down the left, led by Smith Rowe and Zinchenko.
Thinking they're choking or anything like that. I just think it's been numbers and
hope to make a difference to international colleagues.
Just 1 minute in and he's caught a header play that broke down that line again. I don't expect Ben White to be the type of right back who will come in field as much as Zinchenko does.
Fulham in the Premier League away from home, which will be a very tough fixture. Into the first team at Bournemouth, Jordan Zamora over on the left, doing very well in his first year. The crowd and the Arsenal players, this is unprecedented territory this season, I think, for Arsenal. Under 22 in the Premier League has more than 5
delivery. It's an ability to defend corners. They've had to deal with 11 or 12 at this stage. But it's Arsenal normally so...
Maybe feeling the effects.
Certainly feeling it on the way back, look.
And that's all in here for Solanke. Gets his shot away too.
Good save.
Oh, heads it back in. And Arsenal.
He should be collecting that ball. And if Ben White does brilliantly there to take some...
12th finally does the job for Arsenal. Partey. The clean.
Their last Partey to come late and volley in. In fact...
West Ham losing at Brighton. Leeds
plays way out and try and relieve the pressure, but I think it's going to be difficult. He said that Stevens' contact is too obvious. Doubles figures of consecutive games, so you hope that Nelson...
Partey can hit them. Fakes the shot. Gets a lucky break.
Big decision that for young players. It all seemed like a long 22, 23 minutes.
Joe Rothwell. Solanke coming forward for Bournemouth.
His killer third earlier, because the disappointment will be so great amongst those.
One win from 11 in the Premier League against Arsenal. Asking different questions. I'm going to remind you again, Coventry, West Ham, Sunderland, Wolves have been in this kind of situations.
Play centrally, and you can see why. Look at that drive. He's not favourite in any of those situations, but bullies himself between two of them. Up, and you just feel like it's wave after wave. It's why it's so important when these offensive players get the ball that they do make something happen, or keep the ball in Arsenal's half for a few seconds. It can't keep coming.
This title race could be a lot tighter, especially if Arsenal don't win it.
Make it count.
Top 4 in the last 6 seasons.
Look after Smith behind you and narrow up alongside Billing in terms of protecting that space.
Wolves have just gone 1 up. Missing a few as well today, Bournemouth. Yes. Here's Partey. 4 minutes. Partey. Zinchenko. Was touched. Final ball in the end. Gabriel for Partey.